Let's try this again. Having some difficulties, but we're getting it figured out. Hello, everybody. This is Mike with Birdman Gaming. And yes, I realize now that my camera is recording everything backwards. So the Boxed Heroes is spelled backwards. I'm going to see if I can fix that in editing. I don't know yet, so here's hoping. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go through these Box Heroes books that came in 2 of these boxes. I ordered these boxes in January. They sold them to me for $30 plus shipping per box. I ordered 2 boxes, so that was $60 plus shipping. The shipping is $8.05 per box, so I paid $76.10 for 2 boxes. And every one of their boxes comes with one of these postcards. It has that on the front, and on the back is their Instagram information, and they have a drawing every month that you can win a book. Every box also came with some Marvel trading card and some stickers. I don't have the trading cards here in front of me. I've actually got them put away somewhere. But the first box had this Star Wars Vader sticker. The second box had this Stormtrooper sticker and this Joker sticker. Okay, so we're going with this first book, and I just tried recording this a few minutes ago, so I already know what this is. When this book first came out, that was a few months ago, I had went into my local comic shop to pick up my normal books and saw this on the shelf, and I absolutely love this character. The cover looked cool, so I had to pick it up. So I'm actually going to use my other copy as a reader copy, but it's Future State Harley Quinn #1. I love the cover. Harley going nuts with a baseball bat. Gotta love it. The second book, this is where I'd gotten to. The second book is from April 1967, so 10 years before I was born. My mom was 8 years old when this came out. It looks really good. I haven't opened it up and looked at the back, but the pages are a little bit cream, off-white to cream. There's a little bit of staining and some spine ticks, but it is Fantasy Masterpieces #8. Looks real good in that mylar. That's one thing I give Boxed Heroes all the props in the world for. They use mylar on these, and it just looks a lot cleaner. Looks really good. This made me happy. So last year when I was picking up collections, like I said in a previous video, I had traded for a collection, and it had the very first appearance of Bane. Now, earlier this year when I was buying all the mystery boxes, I actually joked with one of my friends. I told him, I was like, Josh, what would happen if in all these mystery boxes that I'm getting, if I got this specific book? And he laughed about it and everything, but it's a first print Batman 497, The Breaking. of the Bat, where Bane breaks Batman's back. I actually own now both of the major Bane key issues. First appearance, first print. The Breaking of the Bat, first print. That makes me happy. Now I've got to clean and press the Adventures of Bane #1, but because currently it's maybe about a 7 at best. So, but if I want to get them graded as a pair, I'm going to have to get that one clean pressed and everything, which is going to cost me money and everything that I don't have right now. So I'm not worried about it. But I've got both of those for the collection now, and that's a set. So that makes me happy. Next book, and those two get stuck together. Okay, this is a Gwenom versus Carnage #1. This is the cover A. It's funny. A couple months ago, Walmart here in town had the Walmart 3-packs. And I had actually picked this up, the 3-pack of this up, because it's a King in Black tie-in. It's Gwen Stacy is Gwenom. Carnage, this is actually, I do believe, the first comic appearance. She appeared on cover, but the first comic appearance is of Mary Jane Watson as Carnage. So, made me happy. Okay, this is a Ryan Stegman variant of Venom #32. And one thing Box Heroes does when you get a variant or whatnot is they will actually post on the back on the board, say, hey, you got a variant, or hey, you got a winner. Because another thing with mystery boxes, you also try and get a grand prize or a raffle drawing prize or whatever. So, okay. This is actually just really cool. Spectacular Spider-Man 203. It is Maximum Carnage, part 13 of 14. And it looks super clean. There's a little bit of dings on the spine, but not much. This is maybe a good 8.5 candidate. Next up is Uncanny X-Men #146. We're talking early, maybe mid-80s Uncanny. Again, another beautiful looking book in that mylar. And these are 0.4s, because I actually use 0.2s. These are 4 mils. I use 2 mils on some of my bigger books to keep them looking like this. The 4 mils are quite a bit more expensive, so I can't quite get those yet, but that's okay. Okay, this is, when I was looking this up last night during my original recordings, this I thought was Killraven. It isn't. It's Amazing Adventures #34 featuring Killraven. This is from July of 77. I am from July of 77. So, I think I've actually got to open this book up, though, and see if it's got the value stamp. Because in the older Marvel books, they would put a stamp in the back. That way you knew you had the full book. And if it's missing the stamp, of course, it's not going to be worth nearly as much. next book is a U variant, Eternals #1. This is the most recent Eternals run. Um, I'm halfway expecting this to start going up in value a little bit here in the near future, since they just announced the movie has a release date. I think either late this year or late next year. It was in the Phase 4 Marvel sizzle reel. Next book is an Art Germ variant, Return of the Valkyries #1. Some people like his art style, some people don't. I think on this book it actually looks really good. Next book is... Okay, this is an older book. Metal Man #52. The mylar got a little bit of dog-eared. But Metal Man #52 looks really good in that mylar. This is a DC book, so I don't have to worry about the Marvel value stamps in it. Getting close to the end. Okay, I'm going to hold this book to the end because I've got a little something to say about this. Next is a Ryan Brown variant, Venom v Carnage #1. This is the B cover. Again, it's the first appearance of Mary Jane as Carnage in an actual title. She had done a cover appearance before, but I don't think she'd ever been in a title before. Next up is a Ryan Brown Marvel vs. Alien variant, and that is another Venom #32. Alien versus Venom. This cover looks a lot better than the other one. I'll let it slide down. Actually, yeah, just let it slide. Let both of those slide, in fact. This is just a filler book, but it looks really cool. Again, it's a DC book. And it has a Spectre in it. But I don't think it's a big key or anything. It is... You will believe in ghosts. And the issue number is 98. Which I do not know anything about, but I can actually use my app, my handy dandy little comicpriceguide.com app. To look up ghosts. We're talking 71 to 82, issue 98. Let me take a look at this real fast. It appears to be... It was printed in 1981, March of 81, and it is the newsstand variant, which It's not bad. Okay. Next is our old pal, Captain America. This is I want to say it's an early bronze cap. And I'm almost positive that this would be a newsstand issue. Issue 241. As a Punisher appearance, it's a low to mid grade. Yeah, this is the newsstand edition. Printed in January 1980. And they don't, when they go to grade early 80s books, I think it's 79 to the end of 80, they don't count against you if you have this mark here. I actually had to do some research on this last night. The reason it's got a mark there is to denote that it's actually the newsstand variant, because both newsstand and bookstores got the exact same cover, but the newsstand had a mark through the barcode because bookstores could get a refund if it didn't sell just by sending the cover back in. Newsstands couldn't, so that that line through the barcode just denotes that it's a newsstand variant. And finally is the book I said I was going to hold on to the last for. And there's a reason. This actually has to deal with our buddy Wink Inc. Now, this made me sad when I opened it, because I know he would want this book. It is Transformers number 12. I don't think it's a key. I will look real fast. This is the 84 to 91 run, number 12. And this is the direct edition. It's the first Copper Age issue of Transformers. Printed January of 86. And I mean, it looks really clean. Now, I haven't opened it to check on any of the, how the back looks or anything like that. But what made me sad, and the reason I don't think he would actually want it, and it's only because of one issue so far. Like I said, these mylars make everything look so good. But right here, right next to the price, instead of the staple being here on the spine, it's right here through the price. So that is a printing error. But so anyway, that is our Boxed Heroes boxes. And next up will be the 8 different boxes from that Spider-Man book that I ordered. Until then, though, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.